We might do some more of those later to get some more of those drips, but you can hear the sound of those drips. All right, now I'm just going to move this away from the microphones. But this, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is because of the sound, the cliched sound I've heard so many times in movies which I went, it doesn't really do that. Except that it does. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of this around the... The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to see how close I can get my hand to it without burning it so that I don't damage the microphones. Michael, can you... I'm just going to put this close to the microphone and see if you can actually even just hear it burning. All right? Now, obviously, the main thing that we're getting here is basically the flame being affected by the movement of the wind, because it's doing two things. The movement of the wind does kind of try to extinguish the flame from some degree, but it's also providing a whole bunch of oxygen to it. So it's kind of I can't shake this out, basically. I have to put it in the fire blanket and step it on. Right, so the movement of the flame through the air is what's producing the sound there. So from the point of view, in some ways, it could be a good simulation for obviously the torch, the flaming torch idea, but or the idea of, I don't know, a rocket going past, sort of thing. But we need to have this sort of like start and stop sort of effect. I would like to try and simulate somehow the whole idea of an extended thing, almost like you've got sort of like a continuous thing, but I would need the microphone to be at the same position as the flame the whole time. I think to do that, I would probably need to create some sort of thing that was spinning around in circles that had the microphone attached to the arm that was going with it. I mean, if I spin around in circles, I'm just going to fall over and get dizzy and set fire to myself. Okay, so from that point of view, what we've got is just the sound of the torch and the movement of the flame. Okay, again, one of the reasons why I'm comfortable doing this is because we've done a lot of tests with the safety equipment, and we've got a guy there who knows how to basically, hopefully put me out if something goes wrong. Now you can hear there is a slight hiss from this, but it's just a little bit before the ignition, and again that can probably be edited out. I'm going to do this a few more times just because we're getting some interesting material here. I'm just going to change the spray and watch my feet. Yep. Notice the difference in sound? It's a more direct stream that's a concentrated stream. It's actually burning up faster than the mist we had before, sort of like a bigger cloud of mist that's taking more time to sort of move away. And yes, Corey, if you're here, these are my microphones. I removed all the Jan's ones because I didn't want them anywhere near the fire. There we go. I have no idea what that's going to look like. Getting a slight creak from this. And again, these are the sorts of things where potentially, if this was something that you were trying to capture as really, really good quality thing for a film, you might need to find a better way of doing it than getting that creak. You know, finding something that has a method. Chris actually asked before, why am I using this? Why am I doing fire breathing? And I did actually do a test because I was originally going to try out fire breathing. And it wasn't so much that I didn't want to be sticking the chemicals in my mouth or setting my head on fire. It was more the case that to fire breathe, you have to expel the stuff through your mouth properly. And what I was getting from a recording point of view was more of that sound was louder than the flame going off. So this was a much better option. Gone out. It's burned off all the fuel. All right, so before I do anything more with that, does anybody have any questions?